Introducing first, from New Orleans, Louisiana, and San Antonio, Texas, respectively, BK Rhythm and Gigi, the Brat Pack.
Welcome everyone to Wow, I'm Nigel Zane for David McClain, my broadcast partner, and we see the Alliance's very own lyric dropping, traffic stopping duo, the Mouth, BK Rhythm, and the Fashionista, Gigi Gianni, are ready to kick off this week's episode of Wow. These two are slated to take on two of WOW's premier athletes in the opening contest. I cannot wait to see these two teams go at it, and we've got one heck of a main event also on the bill a little bit later on.
And their opponents from Kansas City, Missouri, and Albania, respectively, it's Ashley Blaze and Xena Phoenix, the Albanian grappler.
Ashley Blaze, who we had the good fortune to see in the first match in history here under the beautiful lights of Fremont Street. We saw Ashley Blaze gain a victory over one of the members of Top Tier, and now tonight she teams with a sensation that the industry is all talking about, Xena Phoenix.
That's right, David. Xena Phoenix, as quick as they come, as lethal as can be. Only one singles loss in her entire WOW tenure. Of course, Ashley Blaze returning to in-ring competition, David, like you mentioned, upsetting Candy Crush in singles competition. But this week on WOW, oh boy. Well, never mind, David.
You just got interrupted, Nigel.
I need y'all to shut up!
Whoa, how rude.
Because we got something to say. BK and Gigi are must-see TV, and dousing y'all's fire, man, that's gonna be easy. Because everything, Ashley Blaze, you do is a flagrant foul, and Xena, you're not tapping us out. Y'all going to throw in the towel.
Making reference to the varsity athlete, Ashley Blaze.
Of course, the varsity athlete, David, as you mentioned, a multi-sport athlete, and we've talked about that several times over. Of course, so is her tag team partner. Of course, Xena Phoenix is who I'm talking about, the Albanian grappler, now locking up with Gigi Gianni of the Brat Pack. Fireman's carry takeover. There's the armbar right there. Things could be over right now. Xena Phoenix has it locked in, and we have seen her make opponents tap out in record time. But Gigi Gianni able to reach the ropes, David. Man, that was super close for Gigi Gianni.
That's what's exciting about Xena Phoenix. She's always going for the win fast. Look at that. Now she's no longer a rookie, because you saw it right there, how she moved her head when those elbows were coming from left and right. She's now becoming a veteran of the ring, Xena Phoenix.
Cradle pin here on Gigi Gianni and Xena Phoenix. Slams her hand down on the canvas, a little bit disappointed, but quick to make a tag to her partner, Ashley Blaze. Ashley Blaze up and over the body of Gigi Gianni. Gigi Gianni swings with a clothesline, misses, and take a look at the athleticism of both of these superheroes. Waistlock applied by Ashley Blaze. Blaze now kicking out the wheel of Gigi Gianni. And what a set of double knees to the back from Blaze, who has the leg hooked, and a 2 count, says referee Max Padillo. Fans, if you're just now joining us, this is the first match of today's broadcast in our main event. It's gonna be Animal Instinct, and they're gonna have their hands full as they take on Santana Garrett and Princess Aussie. Ashley Blaze tags in Xena Phoenix, and Phoenix going for a cover once again, David.
BK Rhythm able to get out from the 2 count. Into the rope she goes. She wasn't able to hook her arms on that rope, and Xena Phoenix also gets another 2 count. Xena Phoenix, the wraparound. Now she goes for a side headlock. Moves it into, snapmare right over.
Beautiful snap suplex connects. Referee Max Padilla says just a 2 count, and BK Rhythm clinching that face. I don't think BK Rhythm and Gigi Gianni were expecting this in the early goings of this matchup. Xena Phoenix, don't let her tenure here in WoW fool you. She is a fierce and dangerous competitor and superhero. Xena Phoenix,
Look
not
how
letting
she
go.
goes right for the grappling moves. She is the grappler, if you will, of women's professional wrestling.
There's not any angle, David, I'm convinced that Xena Phoenix cannot get a hold on her opponent.
You take that background of Xena Phoenix and you team it with the speed and agility of the varsity star, who's got the tag right now, Ashley Blaze, and you've got a dynamic force as a tag team.
What a face buster, David, followed up by that high knee from Ashley Blaze.
She missed with that round right, and BK takes her down. BK rushes, but telegraphs, and look who comes over to grab the hair, but she gets the elbow smash from Gigi Gianni, and that gave BK the chance to drill the face of Ashley Blaze right into the purple mat of WoW.
My goodness, double slant right to the midsection. Ashley Blaze just reaching at her face. She could have possibly broken her nose. Wow, what a spill that was onto the purple canvas now as BK Rhythm has Blaze in the corner of the Brat Pack. Tags in to Gigi Gianni. And now, double sledge to the back now. Oh, wow, yeah, big celebration for the Brat Pack. Now as Gigi Gianni has Ashley Blaze, David, you mentioned it, the varsity athlete being sent down to the canvas with that back elbow. Gigi Gianni, though, quite the athlete and superhero herself now. What a chop and a forearm to Ashley Blaze from the fashionista Gigi Gianni. And I just cannot wait for that main event coming up a little bit later on tonight in our main event contest now as Blaze gets her feet up. But not good enough to stop the momentum of Gigi Gianni, David.
And Gigi had the momentum coming off the turnbuckles to pick up Ashley Blaze. And now off the ropes, we've got Gigi Gianni. Oh, baby.
Senton leg drop from Gigi Gianni, and you can see Ashley Blaze in a world of pain, but hanging in this matchup. Of course, as we said, the multi-sport athlete used to the competition now as the album cover, but Xena Phoenix chasing off BK Rhythm, and that's not going to be a long-lasting album cover. Now it's Gigi Gianni off the ropes, but does the damage to Ashley Blaze. Referee going down for the count one more time, and Ashley Blaze once again gets the shoulder up, David. Now, of course, when we saw Ashley Blaze return, I mentioned it. She defeated Candy Crush in that matchup. Well, coming up a little bit later on tonight from Top Tier, Gloria Glitter will be in action. That's later on tonight. Now, jawbreaker from Ashley Blaze.
Ashley Blaze is struggling, and look how fast Gigi brought in the fast BK. But Ashley able to get a kick up into the forehead, and she went for the tag, and nobody was home because Gigi Gianni went over there and pulled Xena Phoenix legs right from under her. Right when Ashley was gonna get the tag and the fresh person in.
And BK Rhythm with the pin on Ashley Blaze, David. You said it right, Gigi Gianni just tearing Xena Phoenix off of the ring apron. And I think that if Blaze would have been able to make a tag, this matchup could be over with already. Now BK Rhythm with a big sidewalk slam, just dumping Ashley Blaze on the purple canvas and following it up with the elbow drop, hooking both legs, but once again, just getting a 2 count. Ashley Blaze is back, David, and it takes a lot to put away this very special athlete. Take a look at BK Rhythm, David.
Bridging back on that chin of Ashley Blaze is BK Rhythm. Ashley able to get to her feet. A left elbow to the gut breaks the maneuver. Right there, the two kick each other and take each other simultaneously down to the mat.
Both of these superheroes thinking the same thing, and both of these superheroes withstanding a lot of punishment in this matchup. But who will make it to a vertical base? Who can make it to their partner first, David?
It's BK Rhythm. She tags Gigi Gigi. But here comes Xena Phoenix. Holy smokes, did you see her take Gigi down?
Gee, she just took her head right off. Series of arm drags, and Xena Phoenix, nice high knee, hooks the leg of Gigi, Gianni, and BK rhythm. Had it not been for BK, this matchup would have been over, David. Now, Ashley Blaze stops BK right on the ring apron. Xena Phoenix catching the leg of Gigi, Gianni, and Phoenix feeling it now, off the ropes. She's got that armbar locked in to Gigi, Gianni.
Nigel?